Okay. So, see how it looks. Great. You look wonderful, darling.
You have to speak very clearly for me
Of
because
course.
my hearing is not good. How am I feeling?
Yeah.
I feel good. I'm able to spend the day and enjoy my family. Lois,
Yeah.
Evelyn, Blakely,
Right.
and I am 96 years old. I should say young. 90.
Nice.
Growing up for me was wonderful because I had a wonderful mom and dad, and we had a lovely home, and we were not poverty stricken.
Right.
And I was very lucky, and I made a lot of friends,
Yeah.
and it was a wonderful. I would wish that my life on somebody else to have as good, because it's something you never get over. Yeah.
Right.
When in the younger years,
Yeah. Yeah.
oh, I can't remember some of them, but I was just singing that one.
Yeah. Do you
Uh,
remember your favorite song?
It's one of my favorites.
Okay.
Uh, it was from one of the shows that my grandsons were in,
Right. Andy,
and
Get
I
Your
was
Gun.
so proud of them. It wasn't. I was still quite young.
Yeah.
My dad was not drafted, so he didn't have to go off and leave his family.
Right.
I didn't have any brothers, so I didn't have to worry about them being drafted to into the service.
Mm-hmm.
And it was you just went along and did as well as you could do.
Yeah.
And the war did not actually come to us in our country. So,
Right. So you
yeah.
didn't really feel like scared,
Yeah,
did
right.
you?
Yeah.
Okay.
And we didn't even know what drafted was. I mean, in those days, it seems to me it was a lot worse when Vietnam came along and all. Yeah.
Horrible.
Yeah. It didn't seem as horrible when I was growing up. Yeah.
Yeah.
I remember sleeping with my girlfriend. We would invite each other sometimes to sleep overnight, and yes, and then and that morning we woke up.
Yeah.
Pearl Harbor had been bombed.
Oh man, how did that feel?
And that hit us like a ton of bricks. Yeah,
Right, because
yeah.
America was always.
Yeah, I know. Yeah. And I want to. May I say this?
Yeah, you can
Yeah.
say whatever you want.
I want to tell you that I adore my grandkids, and I'm very proud of them.
Mm-hmm.
And I loved it. I was really, really proud of myself to have grandkids where I was seeing them on a stage
Oh, yeah.
performing. I mean, that was like a dream come true.
Exactly. Yeah. It's like that's my grandson right there.
And you're my grandson,
Yeah.
of course. You all are, but you all have that beautiful voice. You each have a lovely, beautiful voice. And I was a dancer because I lived on Long Island, New York.
Right. You were in gymnastics.
Yeah, and that's close to. All you have to do is get on a train and go into New York City. And my mother must have had it in her head that I was going to be on the stage in New York City,
Like New York Broadway kind of thing.
And because I had dancing lessons and dancing lessons and dancing lessons, and I liked it, but never in my mind was I ever going to be doing that, because I'd have been scared to death to be on the stage all the time.
It was more like a hobby for you?
It was just something my mother wanted me to do, and I was good at it, so I did it.
Oh, right. So you didn't really enjoy it?
Yeah, I mean, it wasn't. It was a lot of work too.
Right. I bet it was a lot of pressure.
And lessons and lessons and lessons. Yeah,
Right.
Yeah.
I bet. Did you have like a lot of pressure on you to like succeed?
Did I want to what?
Did you have a lot of like pressure on you to succeed?
No, she didn't put any pressure on, but you knew darn well that she wouldn't be taking you to lessons and lessons and lessons unless she had something in mind and got people to say, "Oh, but your daughter is this," so blah blah blah.
Right.
You know, made them feel good, and we didn't discuss the future.
Yeah.
Yeah. Nothing, because that has a lot to do with money.
Yeah.
And until I was older and married and everything, money didn't mean anything to me.
Well, what about like the whole scare with like, Russia like wanting to nuke us or whatever?
Oh,
Were
yeah.
you scared of that?
Well, no, I wasn't, because I had a lot of confidence in my country.
Okay.
I thought we were the big shots and we could take care of everything.
Right.
The landing?
Yeah, the moon landing.
Oh, and we made a lot of fuss about it, people people in the United States, they're so proud of things.
Yeah.
Something like that happens, you're going to hear plenty of it. And the reporters love to take, their desires and put them on paper, and we were happy about it. We weren't ecstatically, crazy about it. It wasn't
Right.
something like we talked about all the time, but we were proud.
Yeah, it was like,
Yeah.
wow, that's cool. Okay.
Yeah, we were proud.
Kind of thing. So what did you really care about during that time then?
And during those days,
Yeah, like instead of like the big.
I really cared about boyfriends.
Right. Okay.
Oh yeah, I loved the boys, and we, in those days you didn't really go with one. You kind of dated this one and that one. Yeah, and but you had a good time and you danced together and so forth.
Drive
and so on.
around together, kind of
Oh
thing.
yeah.
I bet that was great. Yeah.
Yeah. Yes.
Smoke a good cig.
And, yeah. And I didn't get married too young. I was 19.
19.
Yeah. I had a few proposals from different guys, but
You turned him down?
oh yeah.
Do you remember why?
Oh gosh, So
Like, why'd you say no?
I just didn't appeal to me,
Right.
I didn't mind going out with them, and we're dancing and seeing all our friends and everything like that. But I wasn't thinking of settling down with anybody.
Right, you were kind of like, oh, you're nice, but like,
yeah.
whatever.
That's right. And see, I married somebody 10 years older than me.
Right. They usually have a lot more stability.
So he was so dependable and
Exactly. Yeah.
yes. I really can't say, because I think that I loved life so much and enjoyed life, and I was very lucky because I had a lot of friends. I had a wonderful family.
Yeah.
And so it'd be hard to pick out the best one because it was all wonderful. I was very lucky. I had a wonderful life. And look at me now. I'm 96 years old.
Right.
That's unusual, very unusual. So I consider I was careful in as much as I didn't go crazy and overdrink or overeat or do things to hurt myself. But sometimes people can do the right things and it doesn't work out right. I just happened to be lucky, and I could live this long. Well, I know that I think that what they should do is try to get along and talk things out better, and don't think about fighting with each other right off the bat.
That's good.
Yeah.
It's really good.
Thank you.
It was nice talking to you. Yeah, this was awesome.
Thank you.